Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you North Central Conference basketball. Tonight, the Red Devils take on the Marion Giants. Great to have you with us. It was a tough weekend for Richmond last week. They lose bad to North Central and then turn around, go to East Central, lose one. In fact, one that they really let get away. They lost that one by one. Meanwhile, the Marion Giants made it to the number one ranking in 3A. They're the defending state champions in 3A. But they've lost two games, and their ranking dropped. And, of course, we'll have the rankings coming up a little bit later as well. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Is this a must-win for the Red Devils? Probably not. But still, in conference play, you want to get a win at home and play 500 on the road and give yourself a chance to win an NCC championship, but it won't be easy. This is a very good Marion team, so don't let that 1-2 record fool you. And a lot of these guys that are on the team this year, including their big man Gabe Pinkerton, who is 6'10", who will be manning the middle, they are part of that state championship team 1 year ago. When we come back on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we'll hear from head coach Rick Wedlow. That is coming up next. We'll have our scouting report brought to you by Harrington Hogue. We'll talk about those Marion Giants, the NCC and TEC report, and we'll also check out the latest AP rankings. It's all coming up in just a moment. This is Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Rick, big matchup tonight against Marion. We'll get to them coming up in just a couple of moments. Always like to find out how things went in practice during the week. You're only preparing for one game, which is a lot different than what you've had in the last couple of weeks. How much easier is that to not have to worry about two teams but just one?
Well, it makes it a lot easier, but typically during the work week, we always focus on that first one up. Now, as far as giving our kids so much stuff, but coaches, we always scout both teams. We give game plans for both teams, but we try to focus on one at a time for our guys so that we don't want to, we don't want them to have information overload. Yep. And we just hope that Saturday morning, when we get together and look at the scout and watch film, that they're quick, that they can pick up, the concepts and the game plan and, kind of look at some of their actions and some tips and strategies on what we need to do to be successful.
High school kids sometimes can be very difficult to read. Do you have a kind of an inner sense on how they practice and kind of get an idea how they might play, or do you read too much into that, or just say, you know what, kind of depends?
Well, I closely monitor practice, in terms of intensity and, attitude and, guys flying around and playing hard for each other, and the competition between the varsity and JV is a big deal. And so this was probably our best week of practice this week. And, I have good vibes. I always have good vibes when we play. I just, I'm just a positive, thinking guy. And so, but I really feel like, tonight we're prepared. Our guys had good energy in our pregame. There was better focus this week. I felt like we've had buy-in, but I think I see all eyes on me when I'm talking, And, obviously we were embarrassed Friday, and we let one get away from us on Saturday. Again, we can easily be 3-1, but, that is what it is, and we're 1-3. And so we have to find a way to get back on the winning side of things, and it's getting back to just being a tougher team, rebounding offensively and defensively, containing penetration, following the scout, and playing smart. I think we're better. There's more there than we've shown, and I'm really optimistic that tonight, we'll show some more stuff.
I like that word focus, because you mentioned that Monday too, is that sometimes the players aren't focused for the entire game the way they need to be. Talk about that a little bit and how you try to make sure that they stay focused on the task at hand.
Well, I think it's about concentration, and it's about playing with energy. It's about communication. Communication is a big piece because it helps you stay focused. And, when you're talking and you're thinking about your teammates more than yourself, it's easy for you to stay engaged, with the game plan, with what's happening on the floor, what a team is doing to give you problems, and what you're doing to put them in uncomfortable situations.
When you talk about the seniors on this team, you've challenged them to talk about what you see in them this week, that because you do ask more of them because they are seniors. Have you seen maybe them accepting those challenges a little bit more this week?
Well, I had a really good conversation with Ty Lee on Sunday of last week. I thought it went well. I thought it was time for us to sit down and just make sure we're on the same page, and just let him know that I have his back. I still believe in him, and how important he is to our team, and what we're trying to do. And so I expect he and Trey to step up and give us some leadership that we need tonight. AJ was out this week. He has an issue with one of his fingers, and that's part of the game. Injuries are part of the game. And the next man up. And so we're hoping that Keyshawn Clemens ready to step up and give us some good stuff, some good minutes, and stay out of foul trouble, and guard Pinkerton as hard as he can without fouling, make things difficult and try to neutralize him. But we have our hands filled with Tim Level. He's a good player. He's a great scorer. Lefties, southpaws are always tough to guard, and he has some tough guys around him. They play hard, and they scrap and they fly around. And tonight is going to be about the toughest team. You've heard me say that before, but we just have to be a lot more tougher mentally and physically, and we have to bring the fight to Marion tonight.
Do you think your team is where you want it to be, mentally tough? Is that something that you're looking for more out of your basketball team?
Well, I think it's a work in progress. I think they're trying. It's just that a lot of these guys have they've played cool and laid back, and you can do that at the middle school level, freshman JV level. But when it comes to 4A basketball, the schedule that we play, every night you have to be ready to play with some energy, play with some passion. And fly around and impose your will on the opponent, and we haven't been able to do that this year, and hopefully tonight, you'll see a new Richmond Red Devil team that's willing to fight, that's willing to fight, and that's willing to grind it out possession by possession, no matter what the momentum is early. Just stay the course. Continue to play with energy. Continue to play for each other. Continue to trust our coaches and our plan. And in 32 minutes, I'm hoping that we can come out with a victory tonight.
I got to ask you about communication again, because every time I talk to your players, they say that is one area they don't do very good at right now, is communicating. And you said that too earlier in the year, that they're not as vocal as you like them to be. Has that been one of the harder hurdles you've had to overcome to try to get them to be more vocal?
Yeah, absolutely. When I played the game, I talked a lot, and it helped me with my focus and concentration. It's a challenge to get these guys to talk the entire game. When things are going good, it's easy to talk. when things aren't going good, you have to continue to talk. You have to continue to stay the course. You have to continue to do those little things, and that's what toughness is all about. Toughness is not about, elbowing somebody in the kidneys or cheap shotting at somebody. Toughness is about doing the things that you're capable of doing and doing it consistently and believing that what you're doing is helping your team win and doing with some ferocity and some passion and just fighting every minute, every second of that game and landing on the line.
You mentioned Marion already, but real quick, you mentioned Level, you mentioned Pinkerton, and that whole group. I mean, they had the experience of winning that state championship last year. What tonight is going to be the real key for you guys? You mentioned some of those already, but to beat them tonight, they played a pretty good schedule too. What's the key for you guys?
Well, we've had every game we've allowed guys to get off on us. We let Curry get off on us. We let the Houck kid and another kid from Jay County get off on us. We let two guys get off on us Saturday. And so we got to do a better job of neutralizing good offensive players. You're going to play against good offensive players, but you have to study their strengths. You have to understand what their weaknesses are. Take away their strength, force them to do things that they're weaker at, and just continue to trust. Even if they get a bucket, you have to trust that you're doing the right thing, and you have to continue to work. You got to continue to work, and not allow guys to get comfortable.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Good luck. We'll see you after the game. Okay.
Thank you very much, Troy.
All right, head coach Rick Wedlow, and his team's going to have to play well tonight. They're going to have to communicate. They're going to have to get tougher. Everything that he talked about, the Red Devils will have to do tonight. Come back, talk a little bit about this Marion team in just a couple of moments. Brought to you by Harrington Oak Insurance. At Harrington Oak, they spend every day working to make this community better, safer, and more enjoyable because their focus is on insurance, and that's it. They're on top of industry changes, and they're a one-stop shop for all your industry needs, whether it's business, personal life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Oak insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonoak.com. We'll come back with that scouting report next. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Well, the Marion Giants may come in at 1-2, but they're still a very good basketball team. And, of course, one guy who was instrumental in their success last year in running to that state championship was Tim Level. Level is a very good guard. He will be tough to stop tonight. He already has a 30-point performance this year, is averaging 18 points per game. They're not starting Gabe Pinkerton tonight, which is interesting at 6'10", because he, bottom line, is a lot bigger than anybody the Red Devils have. Instead of starting Pinkerton, they'll be starting Dre Aguilar in his place. So we'll talk about those starters coming up in just a few moments, but keep an eye on Tim Level here tonight. We'll come back with the NCC report in just a couple of moments. This is the pregame show brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Back once again at the Tiernan Center. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. And each day of the week, it can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. With it being Saturday, or should say being Friday, today is tuna, Saturday the Black Forest ham, and then on Sunday to round out the weekend, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself to Subway, 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Well, in the NCC tonight, Anderson is at Tech, Harrison plays at Lafayette Jeff, McCutcheon is at Kokomo, and Muncie Central is at Logansport. So the opening night of NCC action tonight, Kokomo and Logansport, the only undefeated teams in the NCC. Kokomo 3-0, Logan is 2-0. Harrison, Jeff, and McCutcheon are all 3-1. Muncie Central 1-1 with Marion at 1-2, Richmond at 1-3, Tech 0-1, and Anderson is at 0-3. And the TEC Northeastern, they are 3-0. Lincoln is 4-0. Hagerstown 3-0. With Tri 2-1. Union County and Winchester both 2-1. Centerville is 2-2, and Union City looking for that first win. They're 0-4 tonight. Centerville plays at Randolph Southern. Northeastern hosting Eastern Hancock. That is where our other game of the week, the TEC game of the week, up in Fountain City, and Scott Beeman with a call of that Northeastern Eastern Hancock contest. Knightstown is at Lincoln, Tried Shenandoah, Union County at Hagerstown, Winchester's at Union City. In the MEC tonight, Bluffton is at Monroe Central, Centerville again at Randolph Southern, Cowan at Blue River, Muncie Burris at Daleville, Union is at Westdell, and Wapahani is at Lapel. Eastern Indiana Conference, how about Connorsville? They're off to a good start. They're 3-0. Franklin County is 1-0. Connorsville back in action tomorrow. They'll take on Pendleton Heights. Franklin County playing tonight and tomorrow. Tonight they're hosting Rushville. Tomorrow they'll be on the road at South Dearborn. And the Seton Cardinals coming off a win over Randolph Southern in the Pioneer Conference. They are now 2-2 on the season, as they beat Randolph Southern this week 45-29. Saturday, they will be at Anderson Prep. We'll come back in a couple of moments. We'll continue the state rankings next, right here on the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
At Richmond Power and Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power and Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, moments away from the tip-off tonight between the Giants and the Red Devils. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Square Donuts of Richmond. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, an afternoon treat, or a midnight snack, everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy their huge selection of cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, pumpkin spice, Oreo cream, and many, many more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts, voted #1 in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop and home to the best donuts in town and the only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. Well, the latest AP basketball polls out this week, and New Albany #1 in 4A, North Central, who the Red Devils lost to last Friday night, they're ranked #2. Then it's Lawrence North, Carmel, McCutcheon at #5. Also out of the NCC, Logansport is at #6. Then Fort Wayne North, Homestead, Ben Davis, and East Chicago Central. In 3A, Northwood is #1. Twin Lakes ranked #2. Then it's Griffith, Tri-West, Park Tudor, Evansville, Bosse, Marion ranked #7 this week, Brabant, Tipton, and Brownstown. In 2A, Bar Reva's #1, Northeastern still at #2. Then it's LaPel, Indianapolis, Howe, Providence, Oak Hill, Shenandoah, Linton, Stockton, Michigan City, Marquette, and Westview. And in Single A, Fort Wayne Blackhawk #1, followed by Indianapolis Arlington, Indianapolis Tinley, Tri-County, Wood Memorial University, Lafayette Central Catholic, Bloomfield Shakamak, and Liberty Christian. That is a look at the latest Associated Press basketball poll for this week. When we come back, we'll get you the starters of tonight's matchup. It's Richmond and Marion coming up in just a few moments. This has been the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
When it comes to coverage of high school, college, and professional sports in Richmond and Wayne County, Radio Troy Digital Sports is a game changer. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. We are now your one-stop website for the best sports coverage in the area. From the Red Devils to the Colts and the Hoosiers, we have you covered. Check out the daily sports page, player and coach interviews, play-by-play of high school and college athletics, and much, much more. Check it out every day on RadioTroy.com.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
Back at the Tiernan Center, tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice, and it will go in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Here's how things will line up tonight. First off, for the Marion Giants, Cameron Black will wear number 0. By the way, in their program, they do not list their sizes. So Cameron Black wearing number 0. He'll be joined by Tim Level wearing number 3, Dre Aguilar number 55, Timmy Carpenter number 11, and David Anderson wearing number 14. So it'll be Black, Level, Aguilar, Carpenter, and Anderson. Red Devils will go a little bit smaller in their starting lineup here tonight. Ricky Wedlow gets the start, 6 foot and a freshman. He wears number 1. Keyshawn Clemens is a 6'6 junior. He wears number 2. Trey Griffin is a 5'11 senior wearing number 3. Christian Harvey, 6 foot and a junior, number 20. And Tylee Hampton, 6 foot and a senior. He wears number 35. And by the way, A.J. Ferguson had a little mispractice this week. He injured his hand, at least one of his fingers on his hand, so he is not starting tonight. They'll bring him off the bench here this evening. So again, for the Red Devils, it's Wedlow, Clemens, Griffin, Harvey, along with Hampton. Tonight's game brought to you in part by New Vision Sports. They have a Skills Academy that will run every Wednesday through December the 28th from 5 until 8:30. It's for boys and girls of all ages, and the cost is only $10. You work on ball handling, passing, shooting, footwork, and defense. For more information, go to their website. And, of course, more information about the entire New Vision Sports program, go to newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. We'll come back, tip it off in just a couple of moments. This is Richmond basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU. Focused on you.
Did you know Richmond Schools offers an instrumental music program in grades 5 through 12? Did you know Richmond Schools offer classes in Chinese, French, and Spanish? And did you know Richmond offers a full slate of intermediate school athletic programs such as golf, swimming, volleyball, football, basketball, and baseball? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com. Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at tonyscarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars. Did you know Richmond High School offers 15 advanced placement courses through a partnership with the University of Notre Dame? Did you know Richmond High School had the first high school orchestra in the United States? And did you know Richmond High School is home to a national championship team in the Business Professionals of America? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com. Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Tip one by the Red Devils. We're underway here at the Tiernan Center. There's Christian Harvey, one of the hottest players in the state of Indiana, and they'll get a travel on Clemens. The Red Devils with their first turnover, by the way, for Christian Harvey, averaging 23 points per game after a 39 and 33-point performance last weekend. So it will be Marion Giant basketball. Carpenter at the point. Of course, they were expecting to see a little bit of press here tonight. Trapped in midcourt and stepping on the sideline is Cameron Black. And the Giants, they have a turnover in their first possession. So both teams with a turnover here in the first 24 seconds of play. This will be an interesting matchup all night long. You talk about quickness against quickness. That is Christian Harvey driving baseline against Carpenter. Shot is missed. Back the other way. The Giants on the run, and that's a foul, and they'll wave it off. Tim Level, that is Level right there, and he is smooth. He's a left-handed shooter. And he is a very, very good shooter, and the Red Devils will have to keep their eye on him all night long. Giants basketball. Here's Level. Out front against Harvey as the Red Devils will go 2-3 zone. Just underway here at the Tiernan Center. Black on the right wing. David Anderson, and again, they're not starting Gabe Pinkerton tonight, the 6'10 power forward. He's not a real big-time scorer, but he does give them size inside, and he will block shots. Here's a shot on the right side by Black, no good, and the rebound for Trey Griffin. Here come the Red Devils once again. Christian Harvey will give it to Griffin. Red Devils with that weave out front. Pull-up jumper on the way short as Rick Wedlow a little bit short on the shot. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Richmond basketball. Last touched by Marion, and underneath. Looked like that might have been Dre Aguilar who touched it. And so the Red Devils will have it. Still no score. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the opening period of play, and we've got a whistle. Foul's going to be called on the Giants. Timmy Carpenter picks up the foul. That's his first, team foul number 1. So the Red Devils basketball once again. Here's Griffin. Three-pointers on the way. Missed it. Rebound Clemens. He went over the top against Aguilar, and Aguilar won the battle. Aguilar, a big body inside. Not a whole lot of size there at about 6'4". But again, he's a wide body down low. 6 minutes remaining. The drive, the kick. Cross-court pass to Black, feeding inside Aguilar, and he ends up scoring, and Keyshawn Clemens gambled on that one. And it's 2-0 Giants. Good look here on the right side. Here's a guy, Tylee Hampton. They've got to get going if the Red Devils are to win here tonight. Christian Harvey, three-pointer. That one is missed. And Aguilar with a rebound. Here come the Giants again. Level in control. Feeds off on the right side to Anderson. Drives in and will be fouled and will go to the line. That's the thing about the Giants. They've got a lot of quickness. Even their big guys are quick. Wedlow just picked up his first, team foul number 2, and at the line will be David Anderson. Boy, Giants have all that experience from that state championship team last year. And they play with a lot of confidence under Coach Blackman. Giants on top 3-0, 5:32 to go here in the opening period. Second free throw by Anderson. And Anderson will get them both. And again, they've got a little smaller and quicker without Pinkerton in the lineup. They can be much quicker. There's a foul at midcourt. That should be Level. And Level picks up his first. And the Giants apparently feel early that they can turn the Red Devils over. And Richmond has had some issues with turnovers in key parts of games so far this year. And for the Red Devils once again, here's Christian Harvey down the lane. Scoop shot, no good. And the rebound by Aguilar. Red Devils have missed a couple of shots early. Level got bumped, no whistle. Here's Anderson, the crossover. And we'll feed it off now to Cameron Black. Nothing there for the Giants. Coach Blackman will have him reset it. A couple of years ago, Giants came in here and the Red Devils knocked off Marion. There's a turnaround shot, good by Black. And that's when they had James Blackman, who, of course, now down in Indiana, and the Red Devils kept him in check. Baseball pass will find Wedlow. Pull-up jumper from the corner is no good. But a foul's going to be called against the Red Devils, and it's going to be Keyshawn Clemens. So Clemens picks up his first. And so the Red Devils offensively continuing to struggle here in the first half. Level across the timeline. We'll find Black. Feeds underneath. Aguilar layup good. Too easy. And the Red Devils get a timeout. We, too, will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Giants 8, Red Devils nothing. This is Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Purdue Polytechnic. A Purdue degree is just down the road in Richmond, and Purdue Polytechnic offers degrees in computer graphic technology, including web programming and design, animation, and game studies. Other degrees include industrial and mechanical engineering, technology, and organizational leadership. Purdue Polytechnic. Enrollment is year-round. Give them a call at 973-8228 or visit purdue.edu/Richmond. Again, that's purdue.edu/Richmond. Richmond had to get a timeout. A.J. Ferguson has now checked into the ball game for the Red Devils. So Richmond gets a little bit smaller here. Ferguson will go 6'1". Red Devils working off the right side. Here is Hampton. Take that back. Hampton out front, taking it from Griffin. Ty Lee stops back out to Griffin. Sats, shoots the three, missed it. Red Devils cold early, but Griffin missed the shot. Hampton runs it down. Once again, here is Harvey. We mentioned Hampton as a guy the Red Devils have got to find a way to get untracked here tonight. And Richmond's offense, he gives them a lot of freedom out of their sets. And sometimes they get bogged down in the half court. Richmond's really good when they can get into transition. Wedlow back to Griffin. They cover up the three well. Harvey down the lane. Blocked shot by Aguilar. And I'm sure they have seen films already this year of what Christian Harvey can do when he drives down the lane. There's a long-range three. Finally, Trey Griffin will get the Red Devils on the board, and they trail at 8-3. Red Devils trap on the sideline. Ball loose. A.J. Ferguson picks it up down the floor. Here is Harvey driving and scoring. And now the Red Devils offense. It's the defense that is forcing this offense into action. 8-5, 5 unanswered. Marion back into the half court, almost losing the basketball is Anderson. Nice pass, Aguilar underneath. It was the penetration by Black that drew the defense. Aguilar with 6. Boy, almost throwing that one away as Trey fires a deep one from 3 and gets it. Griffin with his second straight 3, and it's a 2-point ball game. Griffin way out there near the sideline. Carpenter feeds to Aguilar. Cross-court pass, Black. His shot no good. Ferguson with a rebound, even with that wrapped-up finger on his shooting hand. Baseball pass and a dangerous pass saved by Harvey from going out of bounds. The Red Devils, though, turned it over for the second time. Here's Level. Pull-up shot no good. Rebound Black. Put back no. Aguilar rebound, but they got him for the shove underneath. And Aguilar will pick up his first. So Richmond has a chance to tie right here. They were down 8-0. They've now gone on an 8-2 run. Here is Harvey driving, scoops, no. Aguilar rebound. Here's Level. Level looking to his right. It's Black. Reverse layup, no. Rebound Level. Put back, no. Tip, no. Tip again. And still coming in to get the loose basketball underneath was Carpenter. And then coming out with it will be Ricky Wedlow. Boy, they had tips all over the place and missed about 4 of them. Carpenter will pick up his second. We will see for the Red Devils, Marcus Leverett, a 5'11 junior, coming to the ball game. The Giants will make a change. Thomas will come in for the Giants. He wears number 32. And here's Pinkerton, the 6'10 power forward for the Giants, coming into the lineup for the first time. So there's quite a size advantage right there, as A.J. Ferguson only 6'1". 1:43 to go in the opening period, 10-8 Giants. Hampton off the right elbow. There's a floater in the lane, no good by Christian Harvey. Rebound Giants. Here's Level. Level has it stripped out of his hands. They're going to get Christian Harvey from behind. Be careful. Don't do anything extra there, Christian. You'll find yourself with a technical. Some officials do not like that at all. Harvey picks up his first. Here's Level at the line. By the way, don't forget, we'll have Rick Wedlow's post-game press conference on Facebook Live. And for those of you that cannot get to that, we'll have it posted a little bit later on RadioTroy.com. Derek Jones coming in for the Giants. He wears number 2. Also coming in will be Keyshawn Clemens for the Red Devils, another number 2. Second free throw. Level able to get them both his first 2 points of the night, back to a 4-point lead. Leverett will give it to Clemens. Well, they cover up Trey Griffin really quick to make sure he didn't get another 3 off. Hand off again, Leverett back to Griffin. 3-pointer short. Ball goes out of bounds. Leverett touched it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Cameron Black of Marion. 1:02 remaining. Ferguson stripped from behind. It goes out of bounds, and the Red Devils turn it over for the 3rd time. It went off the foot of Trey Griffin. Well, that's good quickness right there. The Giants bringing Cameron Black over to strip it away. Under a minute remaining in the opening period. There you see Pinkerton out on the high post. Here is Thomas for 3, no good. And the rebound by Clemens. Red Devils basketball, Griffin. Hampton out front, back to Griffin once again. Ferguson now on the dribble, a little bit out of his territory. And back outside again to Hampton. 28 seconds remaining. See if the Red Devils will go and play for 1. They're going to double up out front, get it out of the hands of Griffin, and he throws it away. Level with the steal. He misses the layup. Put back good by Black. Red Devils 4 turnovers here in the opening quarter. Here's Griffin once again driving baseline right. And did he step out of bounds or did he get a foul? We'll get a foul. And they will get Pinkerton. It's going to be his first. 8.1 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Hampton looking back to Griffin off the left. And a quick foul called. Didn't take long to get Jacqueline Thomas. Thomas picks up his first, and that is now 6 fouls on the Giants. Red Devils with 5.2. Leverett. 2 seconds, 1 second. Leverett at the buzzer, missed it. And that'll do it for the opening period of play in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. 14-8 Giants. This is Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, Trey Griffin leading the Red Devils with 6. Cameron Black with 4 points, 6 points by Aguilar. And it will be Giant basketball to get this underway in period number 2. And always about adjustments. There's a block shot by Christian Harvey. Driving and stripped out of his hands, but Harvey comes up with it, lays it in. Christian Harvey now with 4. It was stripped out of the hands of Wedlow and right into Harvey's hands for the easy 2. Bounce pass underneath. They'll try to get it to Pinkerton. And Derek Jones off the pass. The foul may be on Clemens. That'll be his second. Trey Griffin will come back in. So Clemens will sit down. Here is Griffin back in. Black out front against Wedlow. So far level, 2 points, both on free throws. But he can light it up at any time. Entry pass underneath. Here's Jones, and he traveled with it. Giants with their second turnover back in the ballgame. In fact, we'll see for the first time Tyrese Cobb. Cobb has the skinniest legs I've seen in a long time. He could break at any point, but he's got length. He's probably about 6'3". And the Giants stay man-to-man. A.J. Ferguson out on the high post. Little crossing there to Harvey. Loses it, regains possession, drives. Good ball movement. Here's Hampton for 3. No. And the rebound by Tim Level. Now the Giants in transition, leading it by 4. Level down the lane, scoops up and good. Level gets his first basket. And the Giants lead it now by 6. Harvey starts to penetrate, kicks it back outside to Griffin. Hampton right now to Ricky Wedlow. Boy, they're daring Christian to shoot that basketball from out there. Level kind of backed off about 2 steps, said go ahead. Here's Wedlow on the drive, and that'll be a bump, and that will go against Level. Red Devils play that offense where they do a lot of weaving out front, and sometimes if you don't cover that up pretty quickly, you can get burned. Wedlow looking for his first points of the night. At the line for the first time tonight. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Boy, you got to hit those free throws. In the corners, Thomas. Thomas launching the 3 and missing. A.J. Ferguson with a rebound, quick outlet pass to Christian Harvey. Harvey driving, and he got bumped, and what do we got? Offensive foul, and I think they're going to get Christian Harvey. He had just picked up his second. 5th turnover by Richmond. Into the ball game will be Xavier Fuller now for the Giants. And also coming back in will be Cameron Black. So now the Red Devils with Christian Harvey and 2 fouls. Giant basketball. Nice pass to Pinkerton, and he barely got the dunk in. Pinkerton had a great pass from Derek Jones. Here's a 3-pointer. That's no good by Hampton. And Pinkerton, that's one thing he can do at times, is rebound. Again, he's not much of a scorer. Here's Cobb with the basketball. Entry pass down low, and the foul will be called as Derek Jones got that inside position, made a quick move against A.J. Ferguson, and the Red Devil bigs getting a little bit of foul trouble as well. Clemens has 2. Ferguson just picked up his first. Boy, Jones had that nice move to the baseline, and I think he surprised A.J. Ferguson a little bit. Back to a 9-point lead. It was 8-0 early. The Red Devils made an 8-2 run to make it 10-8. Since then, a 9-2 run. Now still going to stay at a 9-2 run for the Marion Giants. Second free throw's no good. Hampton will work it right side to Harvey. Christian able to back it away, and Red Devils will reset it once again. Red Devils are a basketball team many times this year that will score in spurts. Griffin in the corner. Here is Wedlow. Hands it off now once again to Christian Harvey. Three-pointer, no. Red Devils right now living and dying by the 3 early. Here's Black across the timeline, and the Red Devils extend that 2-3 zone. And the ball loose. Turnover, Giants, their third. Here's Harvey the other way. Layup good. That's where Richmond's best right there. Harvey has 6. 19-12. Red Devils going to try to trap out front again. 4:39 remaining in period 2, and the Giants will call a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 7. This is Richmond basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Well, there's one player you do not want to let get going, and Coach talked about that in the pregame, is allowing a player or two to get off, and that'll be Tim Level. But he's got a good supporting cast so far tonight. Aguilar's had good position underneath. Of course, we have seen Cameron Black early. Boy, off the inbound, the drive, and that's Tyrese Cobb. And, boy, somebody lost their defensive assignment there. He got a pretty good look on the drive. And A.J. just picked up number 2. So now you have Clemens with 2, Ferguson with 2. You can see the size advantage right there as that free throw ends up rolling off the rim. Here's Cobb for number 2. And he missed them both. And they got Pinkerton, I believe, on the foul. Pinkerton also picked up number 2, and we'll walk to the other end. Each team with 8. Aguilar's going to come back in, and he's a much more effective offensive player, that's Aguilar, than Pinkerton is. So here's A.J. Ferguson at the line. Red Devils had Wedlow at the line moments ago, missed the front end of the 1-and-1. So the Red Devils 0 for 1 from the line, 4:34 to go, and missed that one. Aguilar with a rebound. So the Red Devils 0 for here tonight from the free throw line, though a very small sample. Red Devils able to trap. Ball in the corner. Losing it was Derek Jones. 4th turnover by the Giants. Here's Wedlow from 15. Rims in and out. Ball goes out of bounds, and what do we have? Boy, the official on the near side, I think he's going to call Aguilar, and he just picked up his second. Jones coming out. Level is coming back in. And at the line will be Tylee Hampton. Here's Anderson back in. Well, they can't afford to lose Aguilar. He has 2. Carpenter has 2. Level has 2. And here's Tylee Hampton. Hampton, 3rd time now the Red Devils have had a 1 in bonus. 4:17 remaining. Here in period number 2. Free throw good. Well, the Giants went on an 8-0 run, then he went on a 9-2 run, so they've had their spurts here in the first half. Second free throw by Hampton. Back to a 6-point lead. Hampton able to get them both. Here's Level at midcourt, takes the pass from Cobb. Red Devils look to get out of Level's hands. They will. Cobb back outside the Level. Level looking right and will go to Black. Red Devils extending that zone. Here's Cobb. Skip pass to Black, and Black will reset it. Black not very big either. In fact, he probably only goes about 5'5". Here's Cobb, back to Black, driving baseline, in the corner to Level. Level, quick release, he goes down. He thought he was fouled, no whistle. Here come the Red Devils. Outlet pass will find Christian Harvey for the easy layup, and that's Richmond's transition offense. It starts with defense, and they turn it into points. That, again, is the best thing the Red Devils do so far this year. Harvey with 8. There's another turnover. Here's Christian. He'll take it right at Cobb. Layup good. And again, Red Devils able to score in spurts. And we have a foul called on Christian Harvey. And he just picked up his third. Right in front of Rick Wedlow. And so now you lose your leading scorer, averaging almost 24 points per game, and Christian Harvey. He is going to have to sit down with his third. That'll put Level at the line. That's a big foul. Free throw by Level is good. He's almost automatic from the free throw line. Back to a 2-point lead as Level back in for number 2. Left-hand shooters are so smooth. So a 3-point lead, 3:18 remaining. Wedlow back outside to Hampton. Here's a 3-pointer by Griffin, no good. Long rebound, A.J. Ferguson. Boy, he's played well. Leverett will find Griffin. Griffin now with a left-hand dribble. He's not a penetrator. He likes to stand out and shoot the three. You're not going to see Griffin very often, or you won't see Hampton very much do what you would see in a Christian Harvey, and that's slash to the basket. They're more of those guys that stand outside and fire the threes. So sometimes the offense gets bogged down a little bit. Leverett driving, the kick out. Now we'll see Hampton back outside to Griffin and a travel. See, I think they pass too many times to get in trouble. They got to get a shot up pretty quick. You don't have a Christian Harvey in there to drive, and sometimes they get bogged down offensively. Giants will get it back, 2:28 to go here in the first half. Carpenter across the timeline. Fuller inside, and a foul's going to be called. They got it inside to Anderson. And I think the outside official says he thought it was a jump ball. Oh, they call a travel first. So a traveling against the Giants. That's turnover number 6. James Blackman, the head coach, wanting an explanation. So the Red Devils back with it once again. Griffin back to Hampton. They're using A.J. out on the high post. Here's Leverett. Leverett starts to penetrate, kicks it off again to Hampton. See, Richmond's offense right now, they have no flow, and they're going to have to get a timeout. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Giants on top by 3 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. This is Richmond basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Harrington Hoke Insurance. They spend every day working to make this community better, safer, and more enjoyable. because their focus is on insurance and that's it. They're on top of industry changes and are a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal, life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Hoke insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website for more information, harringtonhoke.com. Coach Wedlow getting a timeout. Offense got a little bogged down. So now the timeout, maybe we'll get a little more flow right here. Clemens back in. That'll be a hand check against the Giants. They will get Timmy Carpenter. Guess what? He just picked up his third. So both teams having to go to their bench often. Cobb will come in. Tylee Hampton at the line. 10 fouls now on the Giants, so from here on out, everything double bonus. 1:56 remaining. There's another miss. Here comes Cobb. Mentioned Carpenter will sit down. Second free throw here by Hampton. He'll get 1 of 2, 3 points now by Hampton. Red Devils trap on the sideline against Black, and the Giants will get a quick timeout. We'll keep it here for this timeout. It'll be just a 30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. And each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. With it being Friday, still time to get that tuna sandwich. Tomorrow, the Black Forest ham. Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. A little bit later, we'll name the Subway sub of the game and the Wesley Bates Wealth Management player of the game. Right now, a 2-point game, despite an 8-0 run and a 9-2 run by the Giants. Red Devils hanging right in there, but again without Christian Harvey. Harvey picks up his third foul here in the first half. Of course, now that'll be interesting to see, does he start the third quarter? Level, back to Black, 3-pointers on the way, good. Giants don't shoot a lot of threes, but they hit that one. And it's back to a 5-point lead. Here is Wedlow, now to Griffin. Hampton with the jump pass, back to Griffin. Griffin will skip it off in the corner to Wedlow. His 3-pointer, he rims in and out, and we have a rebounding foul. They may get Level, and if that's the case, Level just picked up his third. Wow, everybody getting in foul trouble. We have to suit up ourselves. Carpenter has 3, Level has 3, Harvey has 3. I might go a half a quarter. I might look kind of funny in those shorts these days, though. 1:12 remaining in the first half. And boy, the Red Devils struggling at the free throw line. Thomas back in now for the Giants. Red Devils have missed 4 free throws here in the first half. Second one by Clemens, trying to get on the board here tonight for Richmond. And he gets it. So 1 of 2, Red Devils down by 4. Good look at Cobb in the corner, the drive, and knocked out of bounds. Quick hands that time by Hampton. That was Xavier Fuller trying to find some room on the baseline. 1:01 remaining here in the first half. Giants now with a 4-point lead. They're going to try to spread the floor right here, though the Red Devils guarding out beyond the 3-point line, not giving anything underneath. Here's a pull-up shot on the way by Thomas. Nailed it, a 3-pointer by Thomas. Big bucket. Back the other way. Here's Griffin. Spins away from the defender. Takes it baseline right. Kicks it outside to Wedlow. Wedlow driving down the lane. Scoop shot up and good by the freshman. Wedlow with his first two. Nice move by Ricky Wedlow. Giants coming back the other way. Thomas across the timeline to Black. In the corner, here's Fuller. Fuller's three-pointer no good. Rebound, Cobb. Cobb feeds underneath. Here's Anderson. Lost it on the way up. Thought he was fouled. No whistle. 7th turnover by the Giants. Here's a reverse layup. Bucket good by Tylee Hampton. And he'll go to the line. Boy, Hampton did a great job protecting himself from a possible block shot by using that rim and going underneath the basket to lay it in. Foul's going to be called on Xavier Fuller. That's his first. And Hampton now with 5 points. So far 3 for 4 from the line. Now make it 4 or 5. And the Red Devils back to within 2. 8 seconds remaining. Here's Thomas. Thomas down the lane. He's going to get fouled, and if it is Clemens, he just picked up his third. So Clemens has 3, and Harvey has 3. And that'll put Thomas at the line for 2 shots. Boy, I'll tell you what, level 3, Aguilar has 2, Carpenter with 3, Pinkerton has 2. Thomas now with 4 points, and a lot of guys in foul trouble. Clemens will have to sit down. Second free throw by Thomas. That one in and out. 4.8 to go. Outlet pass will find Hampton for 3 off the back of the iron. Almost got it to go. We have made it to halftime, and a lot of fouls on the board here in the first half. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Marion 28, Richmond 25. This is Richmond basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Sports Game Changer is now in Richmond. This is Troy Dergowski. If you want sports coverage you can count on, look to RadioTroy.com. We'll have everything from the Red Devils to the Pacers and Colts, and don't forget IU and Purdue. Also check out our play-by-play coverage of high school and college athletics and the daily sports page. We are the Game Changer. Radio Troy Digital Sports and RadioTroy.com.
As president of the Richmond Education Association, it is my honor and pleasure to nominate Whitney Shiro as the REA Teacher of the Month for November, not only for her work with her students at CYS, but also for the work that she does with her colleagues. Congratulations, Whitney.
Whitney is one of the most organized teachers I have ever worked with. She has a true gift of working with alternative ed students, and she has a gift of teaching alternative ed students. We have a CYS student and a Richmond High School student that is a participant on the bowling team, and she and another student, Mrs. Gully, went to the bowling alley last weekend and supported that student. IU East every year promotes a book, and the book is called A Chance in the World by Steve Pemberton. So Whitney's classes have been reading this book here at CYS, and she even arranged for a book signing because he was in Richmond for this big event. And so she was instrumental in arranging for 6 of our students to go out there and have their books signed.
My day begins at 7:15, and we have students that come off the bus and they eat breakfast, and then we all come to class at 7:30. And from 7:30 to 9:30, I teach 2 English classes, 2 different sets of high school groups. And then third period, we go to the computer lab and we do grad point. Kids are trying to recover some credits. And then in the afternoon, after lunch, the students that reside from Warnley come in, and I do 3 separate English classes.
She has taken a leadership role in our building as far as Canvas is concerned, and she has led a voluntary professional development meeting in which 100% of our teachers were here.
Well, it's a learning management system. I can't really tell you why I jumped into it. It was just one day I thought, let's bring some more technology in the classroom. Got some iPads out, and we started really simply, and the kids are so good and so receptive about learning new concepts, which helps me. We are now using it daily, and I'm able today, this week actually, they're actually submitting their essays in Canvas, and I'm getting their essay submission. So we went away from writing essays with a pencil and paper this week, and they've done really well with it. Instantly, I'm getting assignments. I went from having the kids turn their papers into the tray, that lays on the corner of your desk, and now I don't have to do that anymore. And any extra minute I have, I can look at their submitted work through SpeedGrader, grade it, and it's instantly going into their Power School along with my Power School gradebook, which is giving them instant feedback. And the nice piece about it has been it gives them the opportunity to respond to the grade that I've given them, like the amount of points. Some of my more quiet and reserved students never come up and say, hey, why did I get this grade? And those students in Canvas are now writing back. I'd like to talk about why I got 18 out of 20. And we're having that dialogue that we never had before because they don't have to share in front of everybody. They know it's just between the student and myself. And their scores are improving greatly. And I tell them, you're just advocating for yourself. Come to me and say that. But now they're doing it through technology. And that's been the biggest learning tool for me. Just another way that we can reach students.
Back at the Tiernan Center, halftime. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Square Donuts of Richmond. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, afternoon treat, or a midnight snack, everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy their huge cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, Oreo cream, pumpkin spice, and many, many more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts, voted #1 in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop and home to the best donuts in town and the only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. Halftime numbers first off for the Marion Giants. They were led in scoring by Cameron Black with 7, Tim Level with 6, Dre Aguilar with 6, Thomas with 4. 2 points tonight by Anderson Pinkerton with 2 and a single point. by Derek Jones. In the foul situation for the Giants, Tim Level with 3 and Timmy Carpenter with 3, Pinkerton with 2, and 2 by Aguilar. Red Devils were led by Christian Harvey with 10, 6 points by Trey Griffin, 6 by Tylee Hampton, 2 points by Ricky Wedlow, and a single point by Keyshawn Clemens. Clemens has 3 fouls, Harvey with 3 fouls, and A.J. Ferguson, he has 2. We'll come back. Your halftime score on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Giants lead it by 3, 28-25. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hey, just a reminder, following the game, we'll name the Subway Sub of the game, the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game. You want to join us on Facebook, as we'll have the Rick Wedlow post-game press conference on Facebook. We'll have that for you as well a little bit later in case you miss it then. On our website, radiotroy.com, we'll have high school scores and much, much more, either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. And certainly our Radio Troy Subway Sports page will give you all the scores and highlights in sports around the country, and including local sports. So here we go, second half. See what adjustments will be made as always. The beginning and end of a half, so important. Harvey, again, even though he has the 3 fouls, starting here in the second half. Wedlow kicks it off here as a shot by Hampton, no good. And A.J. Ferguson had his hand on it, then lost it out of bounds. But A.J. at 6'1" has a nose for the basketball. The Red Devils will full court press. Carpenter crossed the timeline. Carpenter driving, tried to draw a foul, feeds off, 3-pointer by Black, no good, and a rebounding foul underneath. And if they got A.J., that's going to be number 3 on him. And now the Red Devils will have to go to their bench. Here's Colton Davis. Davis hasn't seen a lot of minutes lately, but you have 3 on Clemens and 3 on Ferguson. And so the Red Devils have to go deep into their bench. Here's another 3, way short. Leading the break the other way, here's Harvey, feeds off to Wedlow, and Wedlow scores. Wedlow now with 4. And the Red Devils back to within 1. Here's Level for 3. Missed it. Aguilar, offensive rebound, putback, no. Level high to get the rebound. His putback, yes. And he will be fouled. That one rolling off the front of the rim, but the foul called on Colton Davis. And Davis has got a rebound inside. He's got tons of size, but he does not rebound as big as he is. He ought to be rebounding. And that's what Rick Wedlow wants him to do when he gets in there. And he was not happy with Davis on that last effort. You had a much smaller Tim Level sneaking in there to get a rebound. Back to a 2-point lead. Level now with 7. Second free throw's on the way, and should say that Level gets them both. So now the Red Devils with a 3-point deficit. Richmond will throw it around outside, and no movement offensively once again. This is an easy guard when you're not moving. In fact, you see the Giants just kind of guarding that three-point line. Here's Harvey. Griffin looked inside, skips it over now to Wedlow. Back once again. Here's Griffin for three. Got it. Trey Griffin, downtown three. He has 9. And now the Red Devils with a foul call against Wedlow. Already 3 team fouls here in the second half. Giants off the inbound. We're tied at 30. Black will find Carpenter. Back to Black. Giants will generally make a deep run in the tournament now, being in 3A. Here's a spin to the baseline, way off the mark by Anderson. They have the athletes to make a run every year. Wedlow back out once again to Hampton. Hampton will find Griffin. Thought about the three right there and gives it off to Harvey. Here's a three in the corner. That one's good by Tylee Hampton. And the Red Devils, an 8-2 run of their own. A game of runs in this one here tonight. Nice pass underneath. Layup good at the other end by Aguilar. Give the assist to level. Red Devils 33-32. 5:20 to go. Harvey in the corner to Griffin. Looks inside to Davis. Stolen away by Black. Black the other way will lay it up. And the Giants now lead it by 1. Red Devils with 7 turnovers. And there's a timeout on the floor, I believe. Nope, we're going to see a substitution. Derek Jones coming in for the Giants. And David Anderson will sit down. And Rick Wedlow not happy at all with Trey Griffin in that pass he tried to throw cross court. So the Giants leading it by 1, 4:59 to go. Nice pass inside, and Davis or somebody got lost underneath. And Aguilar scores, and he's going to be fouled. And if they get Davis, he just picked up his second. Colton Davis, he got beat bad on the pass, and so A.J. Ferguson will come in. Davis will sit down. Davis, they said that hit the... That was Aguilar, hit him on the head. So it's a potential 3-point play right here. Now for Aguilar, he has 10, and he'll make it 11. And the Giants have regained a 4-point lead. Christian Harvey now for the Red Devils. Ferguson will find Hampton. Harvey once again. Red Devils overload on the left side. Here is Harvey for 3. He misses. Rebound Ferguson, and he's going to be fouled on the way back up against Aguilar, and he just picked up his third. Tell you what, A.J. Ferguson may not have any points, but he's done a nice job in the rebounding department here tonight. Of course, now he's been playing with that injured finger on his shooting hand. And it affected the free throw enough, but he got a good roll. So A.J. Ferguson on the board. 37-34, 4:37 to go. Second free throw by A.J. Ferguson missed the second. Aguilar high for the rebound. Red Devils pick up man-to-man. They'll look to trap out front. Nice pass inside, but tipped away. There's Ferguson again. Ball was intended for Derek Jones, and A.J. steps in the passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. It will stay Giant basketball. Off the inbound, foul, and almost making the bucket, Derek Jones. Boy, the Red Devils piling up some fouls here in the second half. They're going to call that one on Clemens. Well, Clemens is not even in the ball game. Free throws on the way and good by Derek Jones. Well, it can't be number 2 because Keyshawn Clemens Huh? Well, it's not number 2. That's what they have on the board. Second one is no good. And Aguilar gets the offensive rebound, feeds off to Jones, layup good, and the Red Devils got beat in the offensive boards, and the Red Devils will call a timeout. 4:21 to go here in the third in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by 6. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
I would imagine for head coach Rick Wedlow not happy with his team's effort on those last couple of possessions as they simply got beat to the rebound. And what was a 1-point lead a couple of moments ago is now turned into a 6-point deficit. And right now this team, from a size standpoint, the Giants about the same size as the Red Devils. Both teams very small. Here's Griffin with the basketball. Christian Harvey. Back to Griffin. Long-range 3, no. Aguilar with a rebound. Here come the Giants once again. Driving and missing the shot is Jones. Saved from going out of bounds by Carpenter. But I think we've got another foul. And looks like this will go against Tylee Hampton. Red Devils have picked up their 6th foul. Only 1 foul so far for the Giants here in the second half. Aguilar will inbound on the sideline. Well, so far Level's been quiet tonight. 8 points. Only 2 free throws in the second half. Now Level fires the 3. Got it. Well, right when I said that, he nails it. And the Red Devils trail it by 9 now here in the second half. Red Devils and a quick foul called against Black. Boy, they've got some quick whistles tonight. This is really going to put a strain on both these teams in the fourth quarter if anybody's still around. Everybody's picking up fouls all over the place. Pinkerton back in, the 6'10 post player. Aguilar will sit down. They'll try to make sure he doesn't pick up his 4th. And now the Red Devils got to get something going offensively. Harvey will drive. And what do we have again? Another foul. Boy, Pinkerton has only been in a few seconds and already picked up a foul. So Richmond will inbound, 3:25. Wedlow for 3, no. And who'd they get? Pinkerton again. He's got 4. 2 quick fouls, and I bet we ain't even played 10 seconds since he's been in. He's got 2 fouls. I think. Yeah, they're going to. No, wait a minute. They're going to get A.J. Ferguson. So Ferguson just picked up his 4th. Pinkerton will go to the line, so it was Pinkerton they pointed at who will go to the free throw line. So we apologize to Gabe Pinkerton. But A.J. Ferguson now with 4 fouls. Red Devils with 7. And Pinkerton missed the free throw, and I think we've got a foul on the rebound. Boy, Derek Jones. We've had nothing but a foul fest here tonight. No one would consider this a very pretty basketball game. And I know the fans, they come to see basketball, not a free throw shooting contest. Here is Griffin, shoots the air ball out on the fast break. Here's Carpenter, and Carpenter lays it in, and he's fouled. Boy, you're trailing the play. Why do you foul right there? Red Devils will bring Leverett in. Foul's going to be on Wedlow. He just picked up his 3rd. He has 3. Clemens has 3. Harvey has 3. Ferguson has 4. Colton Davis came in for a few seconds, picked up 2 quick fouls. And the free throw no good. 11-point lead. 2:59 remaining here in the third. Leverett with the basketball. We'll find Griffin. Griffin, baseline drive. We don't see him do this very often, and Pinkerton blocked it. Back the other way. Here's Level. Scoop shot, no. Tipped up by Pinkerton, no. Red Devils on the outlet. Here's Harvey. Harvey with the layup, good. And the Red Devils, again, that's their bread and butter right there. Defense, transition offense. 45-36, down by 9. 2:28 to go. Here in the third, Giants basketball. Boy, Trey Griffin, if he can get him to drive more often, he'll be a much more dangerous player for the Red Devils. Here's Level again. Got another one. 2 big threes by Level. He now has 14. Red Devils down by 12. Leverett shot fake. Gets the screen. Feeds it off now to Hampton. 2 minutes to go. Here in the third. Red Devils need a little bit of a run. Leverett covered up in the corner. Gets double teamed and turns it over. 8th turnover by Richmond. Boy, you got to be strong with the basketball. And Leverett was not strong with the ball that time. This is a big quarter right here for the Giants. Get themselves a little bit of breathing room and then try to put the Red Devils away early in the fourth. The drive, the feed to Pinkerton, and he will be fouled. And the Red Devils unable to stop the penetration by Cameron Black. Leverett's going to pick up the foul, I believe. So here's Pinkerton. He is 0 for 1. And he missed that one. We're going to see Philip Hobbs come in for the Red Devils as Leverett will sit down. 1:34 remaining. Red Devils in danger of falling to 1-4 here tonight. Second free throw good by Pinkerton. 13-point lead. Red Devils basketball. Giants have gone zone now. Here's Hobbs. Hobbs tried to throw through a defender again. Here is Griffin for 3. Much needed basket. Trey Griffin now with 12. He and Harvey each with 12. Carpenter crossed the timeline in the corner to Black. His three-pointer rims in and out. Battle for the loose basketball, and Griffin comes out with it for Richmond. Griffin will drive himself, feeds off to Clemens, missed the layup, got it back, puts it in. Back to an 8-point lead. Here's Level. He's going to get fouled by Philip Hobbs. Hobbs will find out the quickness out here on the varsity floor will be a little bit different than what he saw in the JV game. So Level at the line. This will be 2 shots. We could shoot a lot of free throws between now and the end of this ball game because that's now 10 team fouls against Richmond. So now the Red Devils will have to find a way to play without fouling. Second free throw good. Back to a 10-point lead. Clemens out on the high post will find Wedlow. Skip pass. Harvey in the corner, and here's another 3 off the mark. Hobbs with the offensive rebound. Wedlow pull-up jumper, no. Pinkerton with a rebound. First shot, by the way, is missed by Griffin. Level will back it away, and the Giants will play for 1. Try to take at least a 12-point lead into the fourth quarter. There's a hand check on Rick Wedlow, and that's going to be his 4th. I know that Coach Wedlow doesn't like it, but I mean, they've really cracked down on the hand checking. So at the line will be Timmy Carpenter. Well, you can tell that was bad from the time it left his hand.
Carpenter at the line has 1 more.
I don't know what that was. Hampton coming into the ball game. Wedlow will sit down. So now second free throw by Carpenter, and he missed them both. Rebound Harvey, 18 seconds remaining in the third. Here's Griffin. He'll drive, floater, no. Griffin gets the offensive rebound, back to Harvey. His three-pointer's on the way, good. Harvey now with 15. Red Devils back to within 7, big three. Here's Level, 2 seconds, 1 second, and Level loses track of the time on the clock, and we finished out the third. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Marion 51, Richmond 44. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise and Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. They have an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. You can give him a call at 969-3400, 969-3400. Red Devils down by 7, outscored 23-19 in the quarter. And we've got a foul away from the basketball, and they're going to get Aguilar. And if they did, that's his fourth. They have really, this might be the tightest called game I have seen in a long time, where everything being called here tonight. Red Devils basketball. Giants, as you see, will stay in the zone. Harvey looking for Hobbs, who was flashing down the lane. And, boy, Hobbs, that would have been interesting if he gets that down there. Skip pass. Here's Hampton for three. Got it. Now the Red Devils starting to hit the threes, and they're down by 4. This has been a game of runs, as I said before. Skip pass on the right. Black, his short jumper, no good. Aguilar, offensive rebound, put back good, and the Red Devils got beat on the boards again. 53-47, Giants on top. Hobbs in the corner. Inside to Clemens. Quickly back outside. Here is Griffin, another three. Trey Griffin with 15. That is his 5th three of the ball game. Here come the Giants, down by, or should say up by 3. Floater by Cobb, no good. Offensive rebound by Jones, and he'll get fouled. And boy, Richmond's got to find a way to get the board. Hampton will pick up the foul. That's number 2 on Ty Lee. And that'll put Derek Jones at the line. They're so athletic that you got to box out. You can't just turn and try to out-jump them. Free throw no good. That's the good news. I noticed the Red Devils in previous games have done exactly that. A lot of times they just try to out-jump other teams. They're not big enough. They got to find a man, box him out, and get him out of there. Jones. That second free throw good. Jones now with 5 points. Aguilar 13. Tim Level with 16 points. He had a huge third quarter. Harvey will find Hampton. His three-pointer, no. Rebound Clemens. Clemens will be fouled, and Aguilar. That should be number 5 on Aguilar. Unless I'm one off. And he just picked up his 5th. And he played well tonight. 13 points by Aguilar, but he fouls out. Now Pinkerton is in the ball game, but he has 4. 6:42 remaining. And how about the rebound by Clemens? That's what you need out of Clemens. You need that out of Davis. You need that out of Ferguson. I think they're going to call that foul on the floor, though, not a shooting foul. See the two officials. You can't see them in your picture right now, but two officials are meeting. So they're saying it's 2 shots here for Clemens. So here's Clemens at the line. Clemens with 3. He is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Try to make this a 2-point ball game. Six free throws missed now by Richmond. Second one by Clemens. Missed them both. Giants basketball. Here's Carpenter. He'll get away from the trap. Feeds off now to Black on the right wing. And now Cameron will bring it back out front. Red Devils stay in that 2-3 zone, an extended 2-3 zone at that. Here's Timmy Carpenter. Just 2 points out of Carpenter here tonight. Giants lead it by 4 with the basketball. Jones back out once again to Carpenter. Black will reverse it now to Jones. Giants in no hurry. They're up by 4. They can waste a lot of time right here if they want to. The drive by Black feeds inside to Pinkerton. Pinkerton has boxing hands apparently. There's a foul on Carpenter, and he just picked up his 4th. That was a pretty easy call. Boy, Gabe Pinkerton, he's all thumbs sometimes. Young man is 6'10", but he can't catch. So now the Red Devils will go to the line. Here's Hampton. Ty Lee with 12 points. Nice to see him come back with a game here tonight. I think anyone, especially him, would tell you he didn't play well last week. Back to a 3-point lead. Now for Marion. Both teams have had to battle foul trouble tonight. Hampton hits them both, and the Red Devils back to within 2. They were down by 12 earlier. Giants basketball once again. Black feeds back outside to Carpenter. Giants with 7 turnovers, the Red Devils with 8. Pinkerton out on the high post sets the screen now for Carpenter. Here's the drive, the feed, and the layup good by Jones. Nice pass by Carpenter. Here is Griffin back the other way. Pull-up shot a little bit long, and the rebound Black now for the Giants. Carpenter will slow things up once he crosses the timeline. Giants, I would imagine they're probably feeling if we can run about 30, 40 seconds off the clock every possession and hold on to a 4-point lead, this is a nice road win for them. Entry pass will find Jones, Pinkerton, and he traveled with it. See, he's just not an offensive threat. 8 turnovers now for the Giants. Boy, Level had that good third quarter. He had 10 points in the third. He has not scored here in the fourth. 4:45 remaining. Here's Griffin. Hampton off now to Harvey. By the way, Harvey playing with those 3 fouls. Picked up all 3 in the first half. Dangerous pass picked there by Griffin, and the Red Devils reset it. Clemens in the high post now. That'll open things up with Pinkerton right behind him in the high post. Here's Hobbs. Hobbs, skip pass will find Hampton. Drives, back to Harvey. Wide open, no. Rebound battle for Clemens with another offensive rebound, then he throws it away. 9 turnovers now by the Red Devils. Boy, you just be a little more patient with it, and Clemens kind of panicked and got rid of it. 3:57 remaining here in the fourth. 4-point lead for the Giants. Here's Carpenter. Now to Jones in the right corner. Ball tipped, run down there by Level. Level double teamed. He's too good for that. He'll find Black. Black will feed it off now to Carpenter. Drives, and Hobbs with a blocked shot. Here comes Richmond. Harvey, pull up from 15, hits it, and he's fouled. Level just picked up his 4th, and how about that shot by Christian Harvey? A.J. Ferguson will come back in. Philip Hobbs will sit down. Hobbs got the block shot that led the transition the other way, and now Christian Harvey, the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And the Red Devils can pull to within 1. .332 remaining. And how about Christian Harvey? 18 points tonight. Coming off 2 spectacular performances last week. Level driving, and oh boy, that one almost went in, and I'm not sure how he did it. But another foul on the Red Devils. They got Clemens, and I think Clemens just picked up number 4. They have 5 on the board, but I have him for just 4. And here's Level. Boy, Level made a great move and almost made the basket. Free throw good, his first point of the 4th quarter. 2-point lead now for the Giants. Level with both free throws. He has not missed from the line tonight. He is 10 of 10 from the line. Red Devils down by 3, and it'll be Richmond basketball. Here's Harvey. Griffin off again to Hampton. And the Red Devils turned it over. They were running the weave out front, and the pass went wide. 10 turnovers by Richmond. Disgusted look on the face of head coach Rick Wedlow, and he wants his team to get up there and guard. 3 minutes to go. Level with the basketball. Red Devils look to double team. Dangerous pass, but Black able to receive it off the left wing. Guarded by Harvey. And again, this is the Giants wanting to just spread the floor. Here's Level, feeds to Pinkerton. Ball loose. Level picks it up and lays it in. Well, that ball bounced right back to Level. Back to a 5-point lead now for the Giants. 2.5 minutes remain. Giants get it back. They're going to run clock. I guarantee it. Blackman will make you come out and play him. Here's Griffin. Griffin driving, and nope, they're going to wave off the shot. Fouls on the floor. They got Level, and that should be his 5th. Unless I'm one off, they will say it's 4. So Level just picked up number 4. Trey Griffin at the line for the first time. And we're still in the bonus here for Richmond. Griffin with all 3-pointers, missed the front end. The Red Devils missed a lot of free throws tonight. Free throw, free throw, free throw. They'd be leading right now if you hit 80% of them. Pinkerton again, hands a stone. Ball loose on the floor. Another turnover for the Giants. He can't catch a cold. 9 turnovers now by the Giants. Still a 5-point lead. Here's Christian Harvey. Harvey steps back, fires the 3. God, boy, they backed off of him, and I'm not sure why. Boy, Harvey, another big game here tonight. 2-point ball game. Level will find Jones. Jones in the lane, off the glass, good. Tough shot by Derek Jones. Back to a 4-point lead. Now it's Harvey. Harvey gets the screen from Clemens, and they're going to get Harvey on the offense, or take that back. They're going to get Clemens on the offensive foul. He moved, and so I think he's done, and that is number 5 on Clemens. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. Minute 24 to go here in the 4th. Giants on top by 4 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Hey Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for like the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Back here at the Tiernan Centers, the Red Devils down by 4, Giants basketball. Tim Level with 20, leading the way for the Giants. Red Devils 21 by Harvey. Hampton with 14. And we'll see if the Giants are going to set that high screen and roll, but give it off now to Black. 1:12 remaining here in the final period of play. Giants have now brought Thomas in. So they essentially have 4 guards, I say 5 guards. A couple of wings in there, and a dangerous pass picked up by Level. They're in no hurry. They can waste a lot of time. They're going to make the Red Devils foul right here. Inside pass, down the lane, layup good. Fuller, his first 2 points of the ball game. Red Devils down by 6 with 45 seconds remaining. They've got to get a shot quickly. Can't waste a whole lot of time right here. Harvey driving, layup good. Christian Harvey now with 23. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here for this timeout. The New Vision Sports Fall Skills Academy. I'm about ready to say Fall Academy. The New Vision Sports Skills Academy coming up, in fact, every Wednesday through December 28th. It will go from 5 until 8:30. And it's for boys and girls of all ages, only $10. You'll work on ball handling, passing, shooting, footwork, and defense. For more information, go to newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. (64-60). 35.5 seconds remaining. Inbound for the Giants. Everybody late coming out of the huddle. Hobbs back in. High pass to Level. Hobbs at the top of that defense here for the Red Devils. Black across the timeline, and they'll get Hobbs on the foul. Hobbs is able to give a couple of fouls. He has only 2 now, and they're going to put Black at the line. Black was 9 points. This is his first trip to the free throw line. He hits them both. Either way, it's still a 2-possession game. They're hitting their free throws. The Red Devils did not. Second free throw by Black. Missed it. Rebound Ferguson. 26 seconds. Here's Harvey. Harvey down the lane. Bucket good. Harvey with another big bucket now with 25. And he took it coast to coast, and this time it'll be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 22.2 remaining, 65-62, Giants by 3 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
65-62. Red Devils down by 3, and boy, you look at this one. I'm going to have to go back here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 missed free throws by the Red Devils here tonight. Giants will inbound. Red Devils will try to deny everything in a foul immediately. And if they got Christian Harvey away from the basketball, and I think they did, Christian picked up his fourth. That's not a bad foul. I'll tell you why. First off, very few seconds ran off. Now, the bad part about it is it's level. And he's probably the one guy you didn't want to foul, but at least you stop the clock. You need time. Level with 20 points, 10 of those from the line. He's 10 of 10 from the free throw line. But you got to leave yourself some time. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't miss. Wedlow back in. Level. His second one. Got them both. He now has 22. 5-point lead. Red Devils need points. Harvey at the elbow. Got to work quick. 17. Harvey back once again. Here is Griffin for three. No. Rebound battled for. Rebound A.J. Ferguson, and they will get the foul on Derek Jones. So this will be two shots here now for A.J. Ferguson. A.J. with 1 point, but I don't know what his rebounds are. We don't keep rebounds, but I'd love to know what they are. He is probably very close to being our Subway sub of the game. Red Devils didn't get much off their bench tonight. And the Giants will call a full timeout. 10.1 remaining in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. There you see it, 67-63. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
You know, I was talking about the Red Devils, and they've missed 8 free throws. Again, those numbers unofficial. The Marion Giants have missed 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They missed 11 free throws. Problem is they've been to the free throw line more than Richmond. But boy, Richmond also gave up some early offensive rebounds. I just think this has been an interesting game. Just runs everywhere. Both teams making a run. One team will get an 8-2 run, a 9-2 run, an 8-0 run. The other team battles back. And over that, Harvey picked up his third foul in the first half, and Richmond played well. So A.J. gets them both. He has 3. Still now it's a one-possession ball game, 10.1 to go, and a quick foul. Who'd they get? They got Hobbs. Hobbs is in the scorebook again, his third foul. Well, level. 10.1 to go. 2 big free throws again by Level. He has not missed here tonight. Back in the ball game now will be Ricky Wedlow. 23 points now by Level. I said he was not doing much in the third quarter, and all of a sudden he goes off. I should shut up. He got another one. He has not missed tonight. From the line, 5-point lead. Red Devils have 7 seconds. Harvey will find Wedlow. 3-pointer, missed it. Tips off the rim. A.J. Ferguson tips it in, but too little, too late tonight. As the Red Devils lose it 69-66 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will come back and wrap this one up tonight as the Red Devils lose it by 3. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Well, the Red Devils gave it quite an effort here tonight, but they lose it by a final of 69-66. The Red Devils now 1-4 overall. They are 0-1 in the NCC. The Marion Giants back to the 500 mark. They're 2-2 overall and 1-0 in the North Central Conference. Here's how the Giants scored here tonight. They were led by Tim Level with 24. He was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He was 14 of 14 from the line, 24 points. 13 points by Dre Aguilar before he fouled out. Cameron Black with 10. Derek Jones with 9. 2 points by Xavier Fuller. 2 by Carpenter. Anderson with 2. Thomas with 4. Pinkerton with 3. Red Devils were led again by Christian Harvey. Finished with 25. 14 by Tylee Hampton. Trey Griffin with 12. 5 points tonight by A.J. Ferguson, 4 by Ricky Wedlow, and Clemens finished with 3. The Subway sub of the game tonight, A.J. Ferguson. Ferguson scored 5 points, but he also had numerous rebounds here tonight and really did a nice job despite having that injured finger in his right hand. A.J. Ferguson is the Subway sub of the game. And for the Wesley Bates Wealth Management player of the game, well, once again, Christian Harvey led the Red Devils with 25. Richmond next week will travel to Indianapolis Tech on Friday night. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. We'll have both those games right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. And then Saturday back home against Connorsville. That game also here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Final score once again from the Tiernan Center. Marion 69, Richmond 66. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.